Hey, Pay here with another TF2 Trading video. The schedule for uploads might be a bit unreliable because I'm kind of busy in real life, but I'll try and upload once every week for these trading video type things. They'll typically be 20-25 minutes long. When I run out of footage from past trades, I'll most likely be every month or something, but I'll just let you know when that happens. There should be about 10 or 12 videos before that happens most likely. If you guys want me to cover any certain topics, such as like how to not get scammed, how to trade in 2023, etc., just let me know in the comments and see you in the video. I'm selling the Sunbeams Milkman for an ominous hat out of hell in 5 keys pure. This is worth roughly 80 keys, so I'm making about 10 keys profit. These are pretty hard to sell, but they look pretty good, so I'm not going to complain. Also all class. The only reason it's not worth like 200 is because there's 60 of them unboxed, but oh well. Should be fine to get 10 keys profit within like a month probably. I kinda regret making this trade, but I bought a kilowatt Frenchman's Beret for 18 keys pure. At the time, buy orders were at 17.9, and I probably should have looked at kilowatt and all that, because like, wait, terawatt, not kilowatt, because I think the buy orders were slightly like overinflated. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end up losing a few keys on this site, but oh well. That's why I don't tend to do low tiers that much. Okay, so this is a really good deal. I managed to sell the Das Cutter Heron with Caravananada. I managed to sell for 420 keys pure. And also Timeout Therapy with Frosted Star Effect. It has buys at like 65. So 420 plus 65, that is 485 keys pure. I paid around 350 for this, so it is 135 keys. This is within like probably 3-4 weeks, which is very good for a low mid-tier Halloween type of hat. Yeah, I'm pretty glad I bought this, but yeah, it's also like basically pure because I'm not going to get much more than bots for this because it already has really high bots. Yeah, see you next trade. I am using basically all my pure here to buy a purple Angie Bonk Boy. It's a pretty decent deal. It took a very long time to negotiate, but I eventually got him down from 950 and he can do 915 here. It's not bad, it's really good for combos, and I basically bought it so I could combo with other things. I wouldn't mind selling this for like a 20 key profit, honestly. I don't really care about that much. It just looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was getting a good trade here when I did it originally. So I bought this Gravelly Ghoul Hollowed Helm for like 19 keys pure, because it was like 20 keys cheaper than all the other sellers. It was like 1 key above bots from Quicksell.store. But as soon as I bought it, I kind of just got fucked over, and sellers dropped to 20 and buyers like dropped to 10. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just end up losing keys on stuff that should not have been a loss at all, but oh well. It's probably just because there's like 100 unboxed or something. So I'm using almost the rest of my pure for the Caravananada Vintage Merryweather. I only really bought this because I saw similar pyro hats selling for like 600 before. I kind of hope that this isn't as hard to sell as other pyro hats, but I don't know if I made a good deal here. Hopefully I get 50 keys profit, I guess. Here's what it looks like. It's not bad. I know some people use it as their main hat for pyro, but it's not as popular as others, I guess. Like the pyro's beanie and stuff. Alright, so I'm not sure if this is the best trade, but I'm selling my Starstorm Insomnia Gauze Gaze with 60 keys pure. Circling TF logo lore. Circling TF logo Sinister Staining Pyromancer's Mask. Into Sunbeam's Winter Wrap-Up. So, I mean, I don't think I'm making much profit here, but we've got 60 keys pure, easy 55 keys here. Pyromancer's Mask is probably around 250, and this is probably 100, 125. I'll just put it 125 for now. I was valuing this at like 450 in a trade, so it's 40 keys profit, but that's assuming these two are actually sellable. Because, I mean, paint spells, most of the time they're easiest to sell, but like, I don't know, it's pretty low tier misc that has a weird paint region, so I'm not sure if it'll sell easily. And I don't think this one sells that easy either. Oh well. Also, I'm just downgrading my anti-freeze soldier slope scopers for a poisonous Bubbles of Regret luxury lounge in a Blizzard Storm Patriot Peak. So I'm pretty sure the luxury lounge should have no problem getting 40. And then there's probably like 100, 110, let's just say 100 for now. That is a 10k profit assuming I get 40 and 100. And I'll probably end up getting more for the peak, but I'm not sure about the taunt because they're kind of unstable at the moment. But I mean, I'll still get profit no matter what, really. Here I am buying a Stormy 13th Hour Damnman's Throw for 330 keys pure. I think it's a pretty good deal because, I mean, it's a mid to high tier demo hat, it's not Robo, it's got a decent Halloween effect on it. It is duped, but that's why I'm getting it for 330 in the first place. I don't think I should have any problem getting like 400 for it. It does look pretty decent. I don't think I've owned one of these before, but yeah, it looks okay. Here I am buying a Brain Drain Tundra Top for 70 keys pure. I believe like it's not a bad deal. I mainly did this because Brain Drain wasn't originally on this hat, so there's not many in circulation. Also, Tundra Top is a very nice all-class hat. It does look pretty decent. And I mean, like, I'd be fine with keeping this for a while because, I mean, I can use it for any class I don't really have like a god tier for. It's pretty neat. Also, combos are alright with other effects, although I don't really see this effect much in casual or anything. Shouldn't have any problem getting like 80 keys for it, so 10 keys profit. Yeah. Here I'm upgrading my Ardent Antlers Warhood and my Brain Drain Tundra Top I just got with 25 keys for a Cloudy Moon Attendant. So I paid, or I didn't pay, but I valued it at 80, the Ardent Antlers Warhood, because buyers are at like 75. And I just paid 70 for the Tundra and 25 keys, so I'm paying 175 keys for this. I believe I shouldn't have a problem getting around 190 for it. It's clean, and it's a decent pyro hat. Cloudy Moon's not too difficult to sell. Yeah, I mean, like, even if I have to quick sell it, I'll just get like 180 or something out of it. And it allows me to get this Warhood to pure basically because, yeah, the biotas are a bit sketchy and they could have dropped in any second. Also with the same dude, I'm upgrading the Kilowatt Frenchman's Beret in 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 keys pure. So that's just 36 because I paid 18 for the Frenchman's. I mean, I'm not a huge skin person, but I don't mind the skin on this with Brick House. Shouldn't have much of a problem getting like 40 keys pure maybe. I don't know, it's really hard to tell with these skins because some of them don't sell and some of them sell really easily. It's weird. We ended up just trading back basically because he originally traded me the Frenchman's for 18. So I'm basically just selling this back to him for 36. I mean, so nothing really happened with those trades. I'm not really complaining though, I didn't hugely like the skin much. So I had another seller pop up on the Scorching Flames front runner at 180, which was kind of concerning. But I got sent an offer of 165 keys and eventually going to do 168, which I'm not complaining. I mean, it's only like 12 keys below seller and then the buyers were at like 140, so I wasn't going to get much more than this anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. Gives me some more pure to work with, I guess. Alright, so I am already selling the Stormy 13th Hour Damnman's Throw, and this is for a really, really good deal. So I'm selling it for 125 keys pure, and a Harvest Moon Scotch bonnet. So I paid 330 for the throw. So I'm basically getting this Scotch bonnet for 205, which I mean, for a mid-high tier Demon hat, Harvest Moon is very, very rare to find. It does look pretty good. I don't really see Harvest Moon around these days much because it is kind of rare, but it's one of my favorite effects, so if I need to, I'll keep this for a few months and get like 250 out of it maybe. So it's like an easy 45-50 keys profit, I guess. I don't even know why, he just randomly sent the offer to me and I'm like, okay, it's so good. I didn't even need to negotiate for this one, which is excellent. Okay, so this is a very, very interesting trade, but I'm selling my Starstorm Slumber Gauze Gaze for 120 keys pure. Ethereal Essence Field Practice, Fifth Dimension Field Practice, and the Burning Flames Field Practice. So 120 here. And then the Ethereal Essence, although I still haven't sold it, and this trade was in May of last year, and now it's almost March. let's just give or take 100. And then the field practice of burnings, probably about 155. And then there's field practice for fifth dimension, I believe it is about 190. So I am getting about 565 out of this, all said and done, assuming I sell this one eventually. So that is about 65-ish keys profit. I valued this at 500 originally. I mean, it's a good trade, sure. I really did like this for combos, but I'm not going to turn down this much. And looking back on it, I'm very glad I got out when I did, because this has not gone up in price since I sold it, and this was almost a year ago now. I guess it's just because quick switch type miscs are just like stagnating because no one's actually buying them anymore. It's weird. Okay, so surprisingly, I got much more than I bargained for with the Demon Flame Burning Bandana. I was originally actually trying to sell this to a collector for 400, and he almost accepted, but he had to back out. And then I randomly got a trade for like 420, and eventually going to do 450. I was originally trying to get the collector to do like 400, so I'm kind of glad he backed out nowadays. But yeah, I mean, I was happy with getting like 370, 380 on this, so not too bad. It's like an 80 key profit above what I expected, which is very, very nice. It didn't even take that long to get full pure, which is surprising considering it's kind of a niche pyro hat. I guess there's a lot of collectors out there, they'll pay insane amounts, I guess. So I'm mainly doing this trade not for profit, but because I bought an item I really like. So it is a green black hole Honcho's headgear for 265 keys pure in this little suite I added that's like 34 keys. He originally was like a Honcho collector, but he decided to cash out, so we're just selling this for pure. It's very nice. I mean, I don't like the paint he put on it, but I don't know, I just like the hat in general. And green black hole and time warp are like my favorite effects, so might as well have one for soldier. Yeah, I mean, if I do sell, it's going to be for like 290, 300 though. It might take a few months to actually get that though, because I paid a decent amount myself. Here I'm making a very nice trade as well. I'm buying a time warp Troublemaker's Tossle Cap, which has actually been one of my dream hats. Not the one I really want to keep, but it's one I've wanted for a while. For 275 keys pure. I really like the hat. I mean, lots of people do as well, so that's why it's so expensive, but I mean, getting this for 275 keys is a very, very nice snag. I have no idea why it's this cheap considering it's like one of the highest scout tier hats, but I don't know. I'm not complaining. Charm warp on this looks sick. It even matches the color of the hat when it has no paint for some reason. I think I ended up painting it white or something before selling it though. It does look very good. Here I'm quick selling my Spectral Spectrum hat of undeniable worth and respect for 350 keys pure. Mainly just because I didn't really want to deal with it and it wasn't really doing anything, no one was offering on it. Also needed pure for future trades because I used the rest of my pure buying this Tossle Cap basically. I'm not complaining, I didn't wear it at all because it's a hoo-ah. No one actually wears hoo-ahs. They just like that it's expensive, I guess. Here I am making a pretty nice quick buy. It's for a Demon Flame Terranium helmet. I'm paying 660 keys pure. So I'm not sure if this is actually a good deal. But I mean, don't like the hat obviously because it's kind of weird, but Demon Flame Soli hat's like so desirable. But I mean, like, I know some people like this just because it looks like the Tyrant helmet. That's literally it. I mean, it looks like a shit hat, but you can't really get soldier Demon Flames at all unless you want like a Furious Fukushima or something like that. Oh, not Fukushima, Fukumagasa. That's not good. Alright, I should get 700, 750 for this with no problems, I guess. I completely forgot I even had this K-side and flip knife, but I wasn't playing CSGO at the time and the play side is absolutely shit. So one of my old friends, I forgot I even had on my friends list, I'm not gonna lie, decided to buy it for Green Energy Teutonic Tote in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. This is around 40 at the time, so that is 72 keys pure. I'm not complaining, I believe I bought this for 60 and it's just gone up a little bit. Decent trade, I guess. I'm just quickly buying this Omnister Hat of Hell for 70 keys pure. I do already own one, but I'm literally getting this for bots, so like, I can't complain. It's actually the same guy I originally wanted to buy a Dark Blaze Troublemaker Toss Cap from, but I think he ended up selling that for way more than I was willing to pay anyway. Hopefully I can get like 80 out of this. I don't really know how the market's going to shift because this was from last November before this trade, and the price is still stable, so I shouldn't be losing any money. This is a pretty good trade though. Even though I unfortunately had to sell the green black hole flip trilby because I got a really good offer, I am selling for a Starstorm Insomnia hat with no name. And antifreeze? Yeah, antifreeze Hermes, and I believe this is 5 keys, yep. So 5 keys. The hat with no name is worth roughly 145, and then the antifreeze Hermes is worth like 130, 140. So I paid 260 for this, so it's 30 keys profit. This is assuming the lowest prices I'll get for the hat with no name though. So I mean, I won't be losing any profit here anyway. So I kind of overestimated how much the lure would sell for. I'm gonna end up making a loss on that Starstorm Insomnia Force Gaze, but I sold this for 34 unfortunately. There was like 2 sales at 36 and 38 that randomly popped up, even though that was below bots like a few days ago, which is stupid. I don't know why bots undercut each other so far. Ruins the low and mid-tier markets, stupid. I don't really care though, because I still broke even on the trade probably. It's just unfortunate. I also ended up quick selling this purple NG drill hat for like 30 keys less than I could have, because I needed pure ASAP. So I sold it for a strange Hypno Eyes and 78 keys pure. The Hypno Eyes at the time were about 60, so this is 140 keys pure. And it's not bad, but I could have got like 160, 170 without any problems if I just wait a few weeks, but I need the pure ASAP. And here's why I need the pure. So I am actually buying a Cloudy Moon Outdoorsman for literally bots for 147. This is the bots. It's an alright heavy hat, I guess. I think he was just trying to get pure real quick and the bots weren't responding or something, but I should have absolutely zero problems on this for like 180 or whatever. It's a decent heavy hat. It's a good effect that sells reliably. Yeah, there's no reason for me not to take this trade. Not sure why he sold it for bots, because I would have like easily paid 155, but maybe he needed pure within like a few minutes or something. Just quickly selling my Chromatic Corruption Colorul. So I'm selling it for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 keys. There was other sales of like 17, 18 keys, so I'm like fine with getting this. It was nice, sure, but I didn't even play Spy, and it's almost never visible. Oh well. I'm not sure this was a great deal, but I'm selling the Pyromancer's Mask, the one that's got a paint spell, for 50 keys pure, and a secret January cache. So I originally valued this at 250, and so I'm basically getting this catch for 200. Not sure, because it's pretty lowish tier. It's got a nice effect, sure, but it's also for Spy. I think I'm not getting a hugely great deal for me though. I mean, like, I shouldn't have a problem getting 180 out of this, which would be a 20 key-ish loss. Yeah, I probably should have just never taken that trade. Wasn't a good trade on my part. I am also reselling the Cloudy Moon Attendant for about 160 keys. Also, a Cursed Headcase Taunt and a Fountain of Delight. I think that's a rocket. I don't even know what that taunt's called, I'm not gonna lie, it's called the Riding Rocket one. So that's 160. Then this Headcase taunt's worth about 10. This rocket taunt's worth about 15, I believe. So I'm getting a 10 key profit, kind of what I predicted. It's not bad, only took like a week. And it's mainly pure as well, which is very, very nice. I'm getting 83 keys for the Omnister Head of Hell I just bought for 70. Easy 13 keys profit. Yeah, I'm not complaining. You're full pure as well. And somehow within like a day of that, I also sold the other one for 80 keys pure. I am not complaining at all though, because it's more free profit of like 10 keys. Easy. Just selling the Vampire Vanquisher with Dark Doorway for 95 keys pure. Best effect in the game by far in my opinion, but I very much did not like the hat. So I think I bought it for 80, so I'm fine to get 15 keys profit even if it took like a month or two. It's completely fine, I guess. Okay, so here I just did a bit of brokering for one of my friends and I sold his Arcana Anger with Quartz Grey for Scorching Flames, Spectral Spectrum, Villain's Veil, and Burning Flames Marauder, basically full pure what he asked for. So I managed to get a Haunted Phantasm Jr. for 100 keys off him. Considering buyers at 125, he basically gave me 50 keys for brokering, which is very nice. Which is, I mean, I wouldn't have no problem getting like 180, 190 out of this, so yeah. I mean, it only took me like a week, that's probably why. Really did not want to sell this, but I'm selling my Omnis Stare Punk's Pomp for 240 keys pure to a collector. This is like my favorite hat for like the longest time. It's so nice. Super cheap effect, surprisingly. Great scat hat. I paid like 160 for it, so it is 80 keys profit. I'm only selling this because I do have other hats I can wear, but it's a shame that I had to get rid of this. If I try and get it now, it'd probably be like 300-400 keys. If that guy ever wants to sell it again, because it is a one of one. But yeah, I mean, I had my fun with it. It was a very nice hat. Sad to see it go. This is a trade that's so unbelievably hard to calculate that I'm gonna get it wrong. But I got a Spellbound Respectless Rubber Glove and 65 keys pure. I value the glove at about 400. And in return, I'm getting a Something Burning This Way Comes Archer Sterling, Neutron Star Brown Bomber, and this piece of shit Spark of Smith's Rotation Sensation. So I'll start with the Bomber, it's like 130 easily. And then this rotation, I have no idea, I'm gonna value it 50, it's that bad. I can easily get like 300 on this, but I'm pretty confident getting like 330. So I'm making about 45-50 keys profit from this. But it's an absolute shit show, and the next trade's even worse than this. This is an absolute clusterfuck of a trade, but I'm selling my Green Energy Villain's Veil, my Purple Energy Bonk Boy, my Time Warp Trollmaker's Tossle Cap. So that comes to 1,000 for the Veil, 115 for the Bonk, and 275 for the Trollmakers. There's 370 keys involved here. The minigun, I believe at the time was about 50. And then this Mountains cap is about 450, I believe. This Captain Spaceman, I don't really know. Let's just say like 700 maybe. It's very hard to value. And then this Flip Trilby, I have no idea what it's going to sell for, so let's just like leave that as a variable and say 620. It is a very strange trade, but let's see how they all look like first. Because like, this trade took forever to negotiate for obvious reasons, but I don't even know if I got a good trade in the end. Like, it's going to end up being less than 200 keys profit for all that work, but yeah, I really like this Trilby. And then you also have the Captain Spaceman. What effect was even on? I forget what effect was on already. So that was like the Voltaic Cap Protector, yeah. Not a very good effect, but it's on a Captain Spaceman, so it's expensive. They combo alright together. And then you got the Medic, you got the Medic's Mountain Cap. With Something Burning This Way Comes, I believe, yeah. If you'd stand up, that would be nice. But yeah, it's a very high tier Medic Cap. I don't mind the bat either. I mean, I don't know if these are easy to sell, but if they manage to get like 500, I'll be making a lot of profit, I guess. But yeah, like, I'm happy to like make this trade, but I don't know if it's that profitable, so we'll just see, I guess, when I sell the Trilby and the Captain Spaceman mainly. In this episode, we made roughly 640 keys pure. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll try and get the next one out within a week, hopefully. And see you in the next one.